If you love to see someone shape their nails and things get a little crazy, then this is going to be the video for you. What's up, nail crew? It's Nicole, your fellow nail obsessed DIYer. I started off by deciding that I was going to just file down my almond shape just a little bit, and then I thought, oh, it's taking too long. It's going to take a while. I'll just cut the tips off. Well, I started cutting the tips off, and I cut a little bit too much off. I cut them shorter than I wanted. I just wanted to cut off the very, very edge. But did I do that? No. If you know me, you know, like I end up going a little wild on things, and I definitely cut them down shorter than I would have liked. So then I thought, okay, I'm just gonna go with it. We're gonna start shaping our almonds. So when you shape almond nails, I wanted to talk about how this works. You wanna always be focusing on shaping towards the middle line of your nail. Sometimes what I do, and I used to do this a lot more when I first started doing almond shapes, is I saw this trick from Susie from Nail Career Education. She would draw a line using a Sharpie, like down the middle of her nail, and then file each side towards that. And what you want to do is you want to keep going back and forth along your sides, and you want to file like curving towards the middle. I have put a Sharpie down a few times on my nails, but since I've gotten so used to filing almond shape, I don't really do that anymore. I probably still should, because I sometimes still mess it up and one side is filed in too far. So what you don't want to do when you're filing almond shape is you don't want to keep doing one side and then try to do the other side of your nail expecting that it's going to match up with it. You have to go back and forth, or else you're going to end up over filing one side, and one side's going to be like filed way far in and the other one's not going to be filed in very almondy. Your little nuts are going to look a little strange, okay? So don't keep filing on one side. Something else that you have to do when you're filing your nails down from a long shape to a shorter shape is you have to be aware of your apex. So I had popped off a dip mani over top of this, and I have builder gel on. And my apex definitely is not in the right spot. So I had to file down the tip of my nail as well some, so that the tip of my nail wouldn't be super thick, because that's, it was sloping down from my apex before. Now, as I'm going back and forth shaping, I'm thinking, man, this is taking way longer than I expected. I just wanted a quick reshape. And so that's going to lead up to what's going to happen. So I'm going through and I'm fixing my apex, I'm filing down. And I also needed to do a fill, but I thought, all right, I can still push it. Like, I didn't have any lifting. I can still push it another week or so before I need to do a fill, because I don't have any lifting. And then I get to my right hand and I start to do my filing, and I'm realizing that I cut down my right hand way further down than I cut my left hand. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, crap, why the heck would I have done this? And I know, because I just do everything wild. I don't nicely try to measure. My friend Tori told me, I have to share this. She told me to picture like an actual almond. And when she's shaping, because I asked her how her almond shapes are always so gorgeous. And so I said, okay, so I should basically picture nuts the whole time that I'm filing my nails. Awesome. So now these are baby nuts instead of long almonds, instead of long nuts. So anyways, I feel like I enjoy doing this way too much that I just continue to laugh. So I was working on my right hand and realized that it was definitely much shorter than my left. So I thought, okay, let's just start filing down the left hand a little bit more. And then I realized that's going to be a lot of work. So I just said, screw it. And I chopped off all the length on my nails and decided to go with short tapered squares. And that's what I'm working on here. The short tapered squares are a really easy shape for me. Since my nails were already curved in some from doing the almond shape, I basically just had to flatten out the tops of the nail and then just double check the sides to make sure that they were looking good. And then I went through and I took an e-file and cleaned off any of the dip that was stuck on my nails, so I could really assess how my shape was doing and see if my short tapered squares were going to work. And then I had to rebalance the apex again, because now that my nails are super short, I don't really need much of an apex. This is definitely not my typical shaping video, but I want to show everybody that it's okay if you mess up your nails and you can still make them work. You can still do really great manis. It does not have to be perfect, okay? We're doing our nails at home. This is supposed to be fun. Nothing has to be perfect. I mean, I know there are lots of perfectionists out there. I am definitely not one of them. So if you're looking for perfect content, okay, you are in the wrong place. If you're looking for pretty messy, kind of wild, and have a lot of fun and still have nice nails, then you are in the right place. If you're still struggling with your dip nails and you haven't even got to shaping, then make sure you check out the pinned comment and the link in the description, where I have my link to my Dip Nails 101. It is the ultimate guide to dipping your nails at home, where I go over everything from prep to application to removal. And make sure you check out my next how to dip video. Thanks so much for joining me today, nail crew.